the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
On to race number 2, the start of the place accumulator, and you need to get your bets on here by what's the time? 13:30. That's a 1:30. Let's bring up the field. This is over 1,200 meters, and as I mentioned, it is place accumulator time. Get your bets on. Let's have a look at the field. Devon, there are a few in the race. I think it's it's a race where there are a lot of horses that don't have much form to recommend, which I think will be eliminated from exotic players. But there are a few in the race that seem to appeal to you in black and white. Do you have a preference for one horse, two horses, three horses? How many horses in the PA for you?
In the PA, I'll possibly go with 3 horses.
Yes.
All of numbers 2, 4, and 3.
Yes.
And if you're looking to take quartets and trifectas, you might want to throw in 1 or 2 other runners.
By the way, at the time of recording, have you taken on the betting here? You normally do.
Yes.
What's the betting with the top 3 or 4?
Okay, if you look at number 2, William the Fighter, that's currently trading at 15-10.
Yes.
Then 3, Pendragon, that's currently trading at 6-1.
Yes.
And then number 4, Future Wolf, that's trading at 8-1.
Okay, so you like William the Fighter?
Yes, I quite like this horse. I do think he does need to jump on terms. Has lost lengths at the starts on a few occasions, but is making steady progress. The last run was good, ran second to Texas Red. I know that's not the strongest form line, but this is quite a competitive field of 14 runners. Not easy to assess these, so it's not a confident first selection. And then if you look at number 4, Future Wolf, making steady progress. JP van der Merwe is in form as well. Yeah,
that's the horse I like. I think that's the horse at value, and I don't think that's going to start 8-1. I think that's too big a price for this individual. I agree with you, William the Fighter, at around 15-10. You know your fate at the start. This horse, last time out, very slow away, cost him, and we'll just have to keep an eye on Stallgate number 4. But coming back to Future Wolf, now I'll tell you. Last time out, this horse was a well-beaten fifth behind Featherboa. Now, Featherboa is a very useful sort from the Stuart Pettigrew stable. And when he won that race here at Hollywoodbets Greyville, I think it must have been that BSA sales race, Featherboa. He beat Canadian Summer, who's since a subsequent Group 1 winner. So I just feel Future Wolf last time out with the pace and speed that he showed, they're dropping him in 1,200 to 1,200 meters could be the ideal move. So that's going to be my value play in the race. Number 4, Future Wolf. And then Pendragon, I have to agree. On that run behind Texas Red now, you mentioned William the Fighter's 15-10, and this horse is 6-1. There wasn't much that separated them.
Yeah, there wasn't much that separated them, and there shouldn't be much that's separates
but it's
them again.
It's a big discrepancy in the betting, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. The one is 15-10, the other one is 6-1. And just touching on your selection, number 4, Future Wolf again. That second last run, when running 8.25 lengths beyond Without Equal.
Yes.
I remember Without Equal was favourite on that occasion. So I know the track was a little bit hard on the day. It wasn't easy for horses to make up the ground. So I don't think you can read too much into that 8 lengths, because at first glance you say, oh, the horse ran 8 lengths off them. But, lightly raced, making steady progress. And as you mentioned, was a good run, running 5th behind a very good sort in the form of Featherboa. Deserves respect.
Okay, in summarizing, guys, let's just say that William the Fighter is too short at 15-10. That's the way we see it. We're not saying that he's not a worthy favorite. I think he's too short. He's just too short at 15-10, because if you match him against Pendragon, who's at 6-1, there wasn't much that separated them on that last start. So those two runners get the vote for the place accumulator. But both Devon and I agree that Future Wolf, on that last start, now dropping in distance, I think he could represent the value in the race, and we feel that 8-1 is a generous price.
it's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.